Caution, terrain ahead. Terrain, pull up, pull up.
Echo, left downwind.
Pull up.
And turning to left base to 28, 1 to echo.
Pull up. Pull up.
So this is an epic day because we actually plan to fly over Mount Pilchuck, surround the peak at a certain distance, and then fly direct to Darrington 1 Sierra 2.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, you can hear me.
Loud and clear.
Okay.
It's a small airport surrounded by mountains.
Ground Cessna 5512 Echo at Central Ramp Delta, taxi to 34 right for a east departure. Zulu.
12 Echo, runway 34 right, taxi via Delta Golf. Sorry about that.
34 right, clear to 34 right, Delta Golf, 1 to Echo.
Now, a month ago, I went to Darrington with the Cessna 152, which is a basic equipment. Now, I am with a more sophisticated airplane, 172, which is equipped with a system G3X and a GTN 650.
Correct, thumbs up.
This airplane has a system called ESP, Emergency Stability Protection. It's an electronic system that prevents the airplane to fly in unusual attitudes, like slow fly, or if you want to do stalls, it doesn't let you. And practically it adjusts the controls automatically to make sure that you don't exceed certain angles, you don't exceed certain vertical speed, especially going down. I'm telling you that this was a very amazing learning experience, since never had the situation where I needed to deactivate this system.
Probably July. A newer Cessna, huh?
What?
That guy there?
When I checked this airplane out last year, I was shown how to deactivate, but I never had to use it actually, and I actually forgot how to deactivate this system. ESP, Emergency Stability Protection.
73 Mike Hotel, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 34 right, Skyhawk 73 Mike Hotel.
It's an amazing system because, you know, whatever you do, it protects you, meaning if you get disoriented, the airplane won't continue rolling eventually to make it stall, for example.
Paine Tower Cessna 5512 Echo, short of 34 right for east departure.
This is 5512 Echo, Paine Tower, standby. Number 73 Mike Hotel, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 34 right, Skyhawk 73 Mike Hotel.
Cessna 12 Echo, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 34 right, 1 to Echo.
Cessna 12 Echo, did you copy that? The last arrived aircraft reported a little wind shear on file.
I did. I'm going to depart to the east, request right crosswind departure.
Cessna 12 Echo, eastbound approved.
Thank you.
In the takeoff, Phong, his door wasn't latched, wasn't locked, and when he flies in 152s, he's still training, and in the 152s you just bang the door and closes. In the 172, this airplane has a lever.
From 07
No, you have
Westbound
to
approved. Westbound approved,
push
07
these.
Westbound.
Pull and push that forward. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, just pull the door and push the lever forward to latch the door. It was my responsibility. I should have told him how to. We checked on the door's latch and in the pre-flight, but in the checklist, but actually we didn't verify that in our real checklist actions. That's the point. Every flight is a learning experience. And I feel deep respect for the airplane right now because it's a vehicle that takes us thousands of feet above the ground, and we are safe in it because of all the care and all the checks and controls that the airplane is subjected to every day. Now what I'm asking here is flight service to tell me the winds aloft, because I'm going to fly over actually the mountain, straight over the peaks there, and the winds aloft are very important.
3,020 at 7, 6,210 at 7, 9,220 at 5. Over.
Over, and thank you very much. Thank you for your help. 1-2 Echo.
So the limits is 20 knots, but my minimums are say 10-15 knots, and the winds there are 7 knots to 5 knots, so it's pretty safe.
200 knots or greater.
So far here in this area, I used to train over these lakes here, and never been except for last month with a 4937 Papa Cessna 152 flying almost over Pilchuck mountain. But I decided not to, and I went to Darrington via the valley that runs east to west over Darrington. Now the plan is to circle Mount Pilchuck and fly straight over the peaks there.
128.5, go ahead. Engine out now, where would you go?
Huh?
You had an engine out now, where would you go?
Go back.
Right there, 681, contact tail approach 123.9.
So far it's so beautiful, an amazing experience.
Okay.
Now, what I ignore is what's going to be happening when we are close to Darrington with this system ESP.
Okay, never been to close to a mountain like this one.
Number 30 Golf November,
I said
contact
the
tail
same
approach
in the last flight.
123.9.
23 decimal 9, strong, Golf November. Seattle Center, Skylane 5289 Hotel, level 14,000.
What I like these 4 flights gives me all these bar on top that I obviously cut and overlay over the video.
So the mountain peak, this is 5,500 feet tall.
Okay.
We are at almost 2,000 feet higher, which is the recommended to avoid any eddy turbulences, you know?
Okay.
And so, look at this lake there.
So here so far the fly was amazing. I mean, I could fly over the mountains. We've seen amazing landscape, and it was a beautiful sensation, because for me, in my training, wasn't expected to have a mountain fly training. We have a lot of places to fly outside mountains. Mountain fly is a different creature.
You're heading to 102 at this time?
Imagine hiking there. Yeah.
Number 5512, that's where you're heading to 102?
I'm yes, 1-2 Echo, but I'm gonna circle Mount Pilchuck first. Thank you.
Well, valley there. I wonder where.
Traffic Cessna H Mike Hotel is just south of Magnuson Park. Going to be turning back westbound. I'll be looking for traffic map.
Darrington traffic, Cessna 5512 Echo, about 10 miles to the south, inbound for a full stop, runway 28, Darrington.
Sierra approach Cessna 5512 Echo. I'm going to disappear here, Darrington, probably I won't hear you. South Lake Union traffic, Colonel, or Cessna H Mike Hotel over Green Lake westbound at 1,500.
You're heading to Darrington Airport?
I'm close by to Darrington. I'm gonna probably lose you. I don't know. I'm gonna land there. crosswind.
5512 Echo, roger. I'm probably going to lose you on radar and radios here soon. Radar service is terminated, squawk VFR. Exchange approved. Have a good day.
Have a good day, VFR. Thank you. 12 Echo.
I took all the precautions and this was a success. But here, this part of the trip gets kind of funny and kind of critical because
Echo about 8 miles to, actually I'm over, almost, never mind.
Diamond Point, red light RV turning
About
down.
3 miles to the southeast.
Yeah.
I was flying towards Darrington, and even if I had a forefly, which indicates the distance to the next destination, in this case Darrington, I was kind of confused. I was flying over it, and I thought that's because I was visually directed to what I thought was it, so I was already over it. So I tried to descend at the faster pace that I would normally in a flat landscape, since I was over the mountains. So in this airplane, like I said before, this is equipped with a electronic stability protection, ESP, which is a system that the airplane doesn't allow you to bank more than a certain amount or descend more than a certain rate of descent. Prevents the airplane to enter in unusual attitudes that are dangerous.
Okay. I'm gonna go that way and then turn to enter left base.
Like for example, if you are inside a cloud, you don't have external cues from the environment and you don't focus on the instrument, the airplane doesn't roll, doesn't bank over 25, I believe, 25 or 30 degrees, and doesn't descend in a dangerous way. So it does it automatically. And now, to do unusual situations like maneuvers, stalls, steep turns, or a emergency descent, you have to deactivate that system, which when I checked this airplane, I never had the situation where I needed to turn it off. Now I actually didn't remember how to, and I figured this out after when I went back.
Caution, terrain ahead.
Thank you. Beautiful airplane.
In this case, this airport is in the middle of a valley surrounded by mountains.
See traffic coming that way. Could you?
Caution, terrain ahead.
Got it.
Terrain, pull up.
Okay.
It's excited.
Pull up.
I know. Thank you very much.
We got no traffic on the
Main screen, you see it, the red is mountains. That means that if I continue a few minutes flying this way, I'm going to hit those mountains. So the system is telling me to pull up and to get away from this situation. So that voice was like, okay, so shut up. I want to do this. How can I? Initially, I was misled by the flight director, which is very wrong. The flight director doesn't do this. And then I realized, okay, so the electronic stability protection is the situation. Now what I did, I decided to just head back to Paine, because I tried to position myself in a glide slope accordingly to the distance I was from the touch point to runway 28 in Darrington, and the airplane didn't let me descend at high rate.
Terrain, pull up.
Okay, thank you very much.
Pull up.
Okay.
Caution,
There's a traffic,
terrain
Cessna
ahead.
5512 Echo, left downwind, runway 28, Darrington.
Terrain, pull up.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to...
Pull up. Pull up. Caution, terrain.
Okay. flight director. Okay, flight director is off now. Darrington traffic Cessna 5512 Echo. I'm going to extend a little bit downwind, left downwind for runway 28 Darrington. Okay, how can I shut up? I need to ask you.
Terrain, pull up.
The flight director was fighting.
Terrain ahead. Terrain, pull up. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain ahead. Terrain, pull up.
Echo, left downwind.
Pull up.
And turning to left base to 2812.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
I need to figure this out.
Pull up.
Okay, kind of high.
Pull up. Pull up.
Darrington traffic is now 5512 Echo left base for 28 Darrington.
Pull up. Pull up. 500. Pull up.
No. This is not good.
Go around.
Darrington traffic is now 5512 Echo going around to 8 Darrington.
Is she fighting you?
Yes.
I said this is not good. I'm going to head back. I'm not going to try to figure this out. I'm not going to try again to land here. And I wonder if I actually had a emergency that I needed to land. That would have been a situation not very comfortable, because I've been here a month before this date with a Cessna 152, which doesn't have this system, and the airplane descends and goes wherever you tell it to do. So, and here wasn't the case. So, but all in all, this experience was for me very amazing. The whole thing, even the not understanding situation, was a good lesson. This is what I always say in every flight I've flown. I always learned something. I consider myself a student pilot forever. Now, I'm planning to next month start my instrument rating, which is another huge, for me, step. I'm going to do it with this airplane, actually, with a 5512 Echo or similar, with the G3X system and the GTN 650 Navigator. I actually feel blessed with this experience, and I feel also blessed the fact that I'm not going to try this. I don't have to land there. I'm going to go back to Paine Field and I'm going to figure this out. I tried, during flight to figure it out, but then I didn't remember that home, and hitting home again takes you to a different level of settings, which leads to the activation of this electronic stability protection, ESP.
Yeah.
It sees the terrain and wants you to not descend.
Yeah.
Got it. So there's got to be a way to disable that.
Yes, I know.
316 has traffic in sight. Number 316, follow that traffic. You'll be ahead of a Skyhawk about 4 miles in trail of them. Number 2, runway 34 left, clear touch and go, and go make left close traffic. 316 roger, clear touch and go on left close traffic.
Paine Tower, Cessna 5512 Echo, breeze point, 34 left request.
5512 Echo, Paine Tower, roger, fly westbound, enter the left downwind, runway 34 left.
Left downwind, 34 left, following westbound, 130.
Paine Tower, Skyhawk 73 Mike Hotel is RNAV, runway 34 left. Number 73 Mac Hotel, Paine Tower, you're following traffic in the base about 3 miles ahead of you. You'll be number 3, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Number 3, clear land, runway 34 left, Skyhawk, 73 Mac Hotel. Paine Tower, Seneca, 16292, 12 miles west, landing full stop with Alpha.
Seneca 16292, Paine Tower, enter left downwind, runway 34 left, report entering class Delta.
Left downwind, 34 left, report entering class Delta 292.
2,100 and reaching 2,100, a right turn on course is approved.
Client, or maintain or at or about 2,000 and 2,100 for 6 seconds.
You know,
316, you're following Cessna short final, number 2, runway 34 left, clear touch and go.
316, roger, I'm looking for traffic.
neon lights, I have the lights I need, landing lights, and I have the pulse also.
316, traffic.
316, roger.
Paine Tower, Kenmore 46, we're descending and direct to the field at 12 to the northwest.
Seneca Center 2, keep your speed up and proceed direct to the numbers. Now you'll be ahead of a Skylane about 7 mile final.
Speed up, direct to the numbers, 2902.
You're downwind west of the shoreline.
Stay west of the shoreline.
See him?
Kenmore 46.
Well, in my...
Yeah, he's right there.
Seneca Center 2, Alpha 7, ground 28.
Oh, yeah.
Alpha 7, ground 28, thank you, 292.
Number 12 Echo, traffic falls about to pass off your left, 1,400.
I see the traffic and following that traffic, 1 to echo.
Number 12 Echo, you'll be number 2, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Number 2, 34 left, clear to land, 1 to echo. Okay, now, disrupting my pattern, so
Number 316, turn crosswind.
I'm going to adjust accordingly.
Kenmore 46, altitude's now your discretion. Traffic follows 10 o'clock, about 2 miles, Cessna 1,700. They should be in the base.
Kenmore 46, we've got him, and yeah, Kenmore 46.
Number 12 Echo, if you haven't, go ahead and turn base.
Say it again, 1 to echo.
Number 12 Echo, I was just verifying you're in the base, correct?
I am in the base, 1 to echo.
Thank you. Kenmore 46, base your discretion to follow, you'll be number 3, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Number 3, 34 left, clear to land. We got both traffics ahead of us. Kenmore 46.
Number 902, 316, midfield, make a right 360.
316, roger.
Paine Tower, Skyhawk 7195, Quebec, holding short Alpha 5 for west departure.
For 7195 Quebec, Paine Tower, roger, stand by, it'll be a couple minutes.
Standing by 95 Quebec.
Right.
Skylane 89er Hotel, exited Alpha 6, contact ground point 8.
Alpha 6, ground point 8, 89 Hotel.
So after what we done today, we are kind of freaking air experts. Yeah. Well, the only thing the ESP I'm going to figure out right now. Right now.
And number 316, once you come out of the 360, extend downwind and I'll call your base.
316, will
No, that's Embraer 175. Brazilian.
Number 46, going a long landing to exit Alpha 4, that is approved. I think there's a couple intersections blocked.
We'll do the long landing Alpha 4, Kenmore 46.
And Tower Skylane 316, this will be our last landing, and we request long landing for it.
Skylane 316, roger, you can expect that prior to your arrival, I'm going to have a couple departures, so it'll be an Embraer and a Cessna.
316, copy that.
Number 12 Echo, ground point 8.
Ground point 8. Ground point 8, 1 to echo.
Horizon 2220, get you going in about 2 minutes.
Roger.